Yup, I've been evacuated from them shits all my life, bro. It kind of mess with you. I tell you, you don't ever want to just unpack your stuff for too long. you know what? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't tripping, man. It's I feel like everybody that's from Southeast Texas, they make us a little more, resilient than most.
Shout out to Master P. But you know what I'm saying? I talk about what I went through my hood, man. It's a marathon shit. Rest in peace, hustle. As quiet as kept. I ain't had too many real friends, so I stayed to myself. Think about niggas grew up with me that still wishing me death. Made me do it like none other for this shit that I rep. One area code, three corners, and we never been faded. City full of country youngins that get easily jaded. Mama tripping by some bills, but you done already paid it.
And go ahead and introduce yourself to the people that don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
What's yeah, man? This your boy, Trillinger. You know what I'm saying? 49 Representin. Born in Port Arthur, raised in Orange. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of shit in Beaumont, so I just I rep the three. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no bias. It's just each one had a hand in making me who I am. So I don't pick one.
Yeah, and I hear you repping that 409. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hmm.
in most of your songs, like what does the 409, mean to you, and why do you think people rep it so hard? You know what I'm saying?
Because like especially in the what I'm saying, the Texas culture, like we so like, everybody from the 409, they kind of look at Houston as the big brother.
Mm,
And it's easy to get caught up in Houston shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists, like they'll do music and be considered a Houston artist and they cool with that. And like, nah, man, I got a whole area that's, looking for me to mention them and represent them the right way.
mm.
I'm saying it's a few people that have in the past. They might not have done it the right way. Some people may say that, some people may not. I can't look at that. I just gotta look at how I'ma do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's all good, but to be honest, I haven't heard a lot of people just repping it like that. You know what I'm saying? You was the first person I heard just every, what I'm saying, song you gotta say it at least once, what I'm saying, 409, just to let them know that it ain't I may be in a 713, I may be in the boot, but what I'm saying, this the area I'm coming from, this is what I'm a rep. So I definitely appreciate that, man.
Thank you, fam.
Yeah. So I just want to just start from a little bit from the beginning, like what I'm saying. What got you into music, and what age was that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was probably into music before I could really even understand music. I started out singing in the choir. You know what I'm saying? I was
Mm.
6 years old. I used to sing in the choir of my church. Shout out First Sixth Street Baptist in PA. You know what I'm saying? The late great Reverend Dr. Ransom Howard and all that. But like, yeah, man, like I used to have like a solo at 6 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I just all I knew at the time was like, oh, I gotta sing. My mama said I gotta sing this Sunday and all that. Like it wasn't no real impact on me. I just something I did, and then like over time, like just music just always been around. You know what I'm saying? Like I ended up being in this thing called later on the Southeast Texas Children's Choir, and I'll make you
Wow.
laugh, bro. I used to sing soprano.
That's the high pitch.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Like when I was like 11 or 12, I used to sing soprano. You know what I'm saying? And like
Wow.
when puberty hit me, the shit hit me hard. You know what I'm saying?
Knocked you off that soprano, man.
Yeah. And like I never really just wanted to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like I always had a thing for rap. You know what I'm saying? I could used to memorize all the words of my favorite rap song. I never pictured me being what I'm saying, a artist in music and all that, especially not like singing. And I feel like I kind of found my own special way to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't need no auto tune, so
Yeah.
yeah.
People went hard on that, you know what I'm saying, for about 10 years straight. But it died down for like 3 years and sound like it's back in full effect, you know what I'm saying? They just not repping it like that.
And
But
them niggas lucky. Them niggas. A lot of these rappers out here lucky. Nate Dogg passed away. That's all I can say. God bless his soul. Like if Nate Dogg was still around, a lot of these niggas wouldn't even get no listen. They wouldn't even listen to him. Honestly, that's what I think.
yeah, I mean, they all feeling the boy. I mean, Nate Dogg was on every hook for about, man, about 8, 7, 10 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Every hook had Nate Dogg on that sucker. You know,
Yep, with
so
no with no reverb at all. Like
right,
that's I think that's where I get my thing with the hooks from. Like I used to be
yeah, man,
real good at writing hooks before I feel like before I could really just write a good 16. I
mm,
always been kind of good at doing the hook thing, you know. So like I done moved to Houston now. I'm kind of trying to connect with some people and shit, you know, do what it do.
and that your hooks. All right, before we leave that, your hooks are melodic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they just flow, and you don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Today, people just want to bop in the hooks now, but you know, you can't leave that melody, man.
Yeah.
You gotta show respect to that melody, and you definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta big you up on that.
Thank you, fam. I feel like
Yeah.
I got to, cause like I feel like this like a little message God got from like he gives directly to me. Like where I could be in the studio trying to finish a verse I wrote, and I could just keep messing up. Like I gotta restart, and it's like the minute I slip into singing and shit or harmonizing and shit, like I don't never mess up. Like I go right through the verse, like, and I feel like there be God, like, see, nigga, I told you. You know what I'm saying?
Just
You
be
what I told
you,
you.
huh?
You what I told you. I mean, you what I gave you. Like why you fronting on me, B? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I mean, so I mean that's real, but it seemed like everything just came together. Like you starting off in a choir, like I definitely hear that. You know what I'm saying in your songs, and like I said in your melody. So, up when did you first start? You know what I'm saying you know what I'm gonna record myself at least just to see how I sound. When did you get to that point?
Man, you know what? I ain't even think about recording myself till I was about 18. And it was because of my friend, one of my closest friends at the time, like he was getting into it. You know what I'm saying? He was getting into the rap scene and he kind of wanted me to do it, but I was like, nah. Cause at this point I was on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga literally one day I remember him putting up to the trap and shit and asked me what I had going on for the day. I was like, nothing. Chilling. He was like, man, I want you to take this ride with me. I'm thinking we going to Bowman or something. Man, this
Yeah.
nigga brings me all the way to Houston to Yellowstone.
Wow.
Like basically kidnapped and brought me to this lady named Miss Money from Yellowstone. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And like I recorded for the first time over there with her. I really wasn't familiar with the structure of putting a verse down and all that, but it really wasn't that bad to see my first time in the studio. But all I know is like when we left, she like caught us at the door. She was like, "Hey, make sure you bring that little nigga back." So, and like I felt like I had something to offer. You know what I'm saying? When it came to that, that gave me that feeling. So shit, man, I just kind of run with that. And now music ended up kind of being a therapeutic thing for me. So I feel
Mm.
like as long as I'm going through shit, I'm always gonna have music come out.
Mm. I saw that, you know what I'm saying? I read up on you and I saw that like you said that, when you was in high school and you was coming up, you kind of felt like, out of place in some situations and that kind of come out in your music now.
Oh yeah,
Tell us about that a little bit.
oh yeah. Well, shit. Make a long story short, they said I wasn't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I went to school with, and like I don't know, man. They just treated me different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I knew I was different That made me feel like a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't like the feeling, and now I like to be the weirdest nigga I could be every day. Like
Yeah.
that shit give me peace.
Uh,
Like I don't like doing what nobody does at all. Like I remember what a year or two ago, we did the what would Pimp C do challenge on Instagram. Man, I wasn't doing that shit because everybody
yeah.
else was doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like my manager Rocky, shout out Rocket, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Her and my
Rocky.
cousin, they made me do it. They
Mm,
made me do it. They was like, you actually met Pimp. Like you got a story
exactly.
behind meeting him. You need to get on there and do that. And I was like, I don't like jumping into like the trending shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's just, and then I'm giving the wrong impression to the youth. Like somebody needs to start telling you, bro, you don't gotta do what everybody else doing. Do your
Mm,
own thing. Be your own
need to
person.
hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm trying to show people how to let that individuality come out.
Yeah. I mean, that's real. You know what I'm saying? And people, and like you said, people need to hear that, man. People need to understand that like everybody different in their own way. You know what I'm saying? And to me, the Mark Twain said it best. When you find yourself on the side of the majority, you need to stop and reflect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you go on with the flow, man, you need to really think about, am I being a follower or what? You know. But I couldn't
Yep.
help hear that when you was just talking, you say you met Pimp. I did see that you made a song, you know what I'm saying, with Pimp C, Hit and Never Miss. Like, how was that meeting the legend? You know what I'm saying? How was that at that time? And, how did that even come about?
Well, man, I always been like a quiet dude. Like that nigga ESG could tell you, I be kicking with him. Man, I really wouldn't talk around, bro. The first two times meeting him, it's just me. I just like I have to feel shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I feel like with a person with a high status, like a celebrity, like, there's no way in hell that they want to be bothered all day.
Right.
But the real celebrities, they gonna show love to their fans even when they don't really got time for that or don't really feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So like I was in Pimp had just got out when I met him. I had just got out. He got out a little bit before me, and then I got out, and we were sitting in the studio in Neyland, Texas, man, and
Mm,
crazy shit. Somebody left like a back door open and security system cut on. We ain't hear it, but the laws walked right in on us. You know what I'm saying? And I remember people was like pointing at me. I had a big bottle of ginger ale next to me. He was like, "Say, man, there's some drink in there." I was like, "Nah, bro. I just came from where you came from. That's nothing but ginger ale, nigga. That Airmark food fucked my stomach up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, so we didn't talk much, but we had a little conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And who else was on that song?
He's a Leo and my
Yeah.
nigga Young Toe. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Shout out Underdog. Shout out my nigga Beto, DJ Beto.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Was that like your highest level at that point? Like getting on a song with Pimp C?
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. And then it was crazy because like I say, I was locked up. I was out there in the Tascasita. And
Uh,
the niggas, people when you locked up, niggas know they really gonna refer to you as your last name or where you
yeah.
from. And niggas who call me PA, you know what I'm saying? So jokingly, the day I got out, one of my little homies was like, "Hey man, when you get home, my nigga, make sure you go do a song with Pimp C for me." And I was like, "All right." But little did I know that God really had that plan for me when I got home.
Yeah.
I really thought I was just talking outside of my neck, telling niggas something, but I really kept my word with this dude in a way.
Being from the 409, I can't just sit here and call Pimp C, you know what I'm saying, a legend and not shout out my boy Booney Loke, you know what I'm saying? Booney Loke off the dome. Did he
It's
play a
crazy.
role in what you did?
It's crazy that you bring this man up in my interview. Shout out Booney, man. That's I'm actually his little cousin. I'm like his
Wow,
protege. I'm
that's
actually the
crazy.
protege of Booney Low. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
crazy.
yeah. I learned a lot from Ken Folk. And he always checking in on me wherever he at. But yeah, like you hear the attitude and You know what I'm saying? The way I say shit and put me
Yeah,
into it. Booney taught me that.
yeah. I mean that dude, man, that he just comes straight at you and say what he got to say, and he ain't tripping on who feel what about it. You know what I'm saying? But that Booney Loc off the dome, that Booney Loc off the dome too. Man, I'm always rocking songs, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? People need to know about other people from PA besides Pimp C and Bun B and UGK. You know what I'm saying? We need to put
Yup.
them out there too.
And anybody out
So,
there that's trying to do their own thing and try to be themselves, and you got niggas in your ear like, hey, Tyler Booney Low album, you tell them niggas to hell with you, for real.
for real. Nah, so yeah, so I mean you did the song with Pimp C, and you know what I'm saying? Like how did your career go after that? Did it take off at that point, or you know what I'm saying, did you have to work a little bit harder to get where you at?
Actually, nah, see that was all right. So I almost signed with UGK. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
Uh
in the group. I was in the group at the time, but
oh, I see.
we had a lot of little music together, and I really just kind of talked my boy into taking the deal because I was on probation and I couldn't move around like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And I wanted him to travel with him and stuff. So he ended up taking that road on his own. You know what I'm saying? I was just supporting him, but I had to go home. I had to be home reporting, keeping my shit together and all that. So,
yeah.
you know, um, some kind of little confusion ended up happening with my boy and UGK, you know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. Everybody's still good and all that. But like it kind of put a damper on the situation. But like I'm real close, you know what I'm saying? Like Riley B. Shout out to my nigga Riley B. This nigga watched me sing in that same church when I was 6 years old. So he didn't watch me
Mm,
like come up over time, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of like, kept it real with my people, bro, and ain't nothing really changed, you know what I'm saying? Now as far as getting in, jumping in the mix with them and going on the road with them, I'm glad that I missed out on that opportunity a little bit because I feel like it made me stronger as an underground artist, you know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to be in a position where I gotta depending on another nigga leaning on me or something, or having his arm around me and shit, you know. So it was a tough situation, but I think it made a monster.
mm.
So I ain't
Yeah, I
got no
mean,
complaints.
yeah, I mean, we appreciate stuff, we have to work harder for it, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
just while we on that subject, you know what I'm saying, you brought up being an underground artist. I mean, would you would you sign a major deal, or do you like the underground, you know what I'm saying, life?
I do like the underground life, and as far as signing a major deal, uh, I don't think I could just sign to nobody at this point. You know what I'm saying? Especially since the fact that I done started a foundation. You know what I'm saying? For
Mm-hmm.
clinical depression awareness and all that. By the way, that is exactly what Muerte Gang is. It sounds
Mm-hmm.
gangster, but it's really a foundation for clinical depression awareness and prevention. You know what I'm saying? So, man, all the stuff that I'm trying to build up, like I'm not coming by myself. So any label got to really talk to me about a partnership. I ain't really just gonna be working for nobody. Like we could work for each other. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm taking notes from. That's the thing. Like I'm a true hip hop head, so I take notes from the ups and downs of my favorite artists and what they didn't had to go through. You know what I'm saying? And I take that in stride and I use it for what I need to use it for.
I see. We're gonna talk about birthday game, but that's that came after a situation you had the Trill Republic
Mm-hmm.
with ESG. You want
Yep.
to tell us like how they came about, like the Trill Republic and the ESG situation, and then tell us how birthday game came out of that.
Well, they I got reached out, you know what I'm saying, to be part of True Republic from ESG. He was basically telling me, about the group he wanted to put us together. He had introduced me to the other artists, you know what I'm saying? We was vibing and shit. And, as we got into it, the one thing I kind of noticed was that everybody around me, they had like a brand that they was putting together, and I ain't really had it, you know. So
I see.
I got to shout out to other members of True Republic, my nigga Jay Tronius and Yo Gutter, cause them niggas inspired me to, you know what I'm saying,
Uh,
be more than just an artist. You feel me? Like they inspired me to come up with a whole brand. So I feel like that was the best thing I could have did was linked up with them for real.
and
Still sharp and still indeed.
that's how I go, man. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And, so tell us. I know you mentioned a little bit about Muerte Gang and what it represents. Tell us a little bit more about that. And do you have anybody else, you know, like signed to Muerte Gang, or I mean, not signed to it, but like a part of Muerte Gang, or who all involved with it?
Uh Man, I got quite a few people, and I mean the list grow every week. So like the minute I start getting a hold of like every active member, I'm gonna make sure everybody get their props, start
Mm-hmm.
posting people, shouting people out, because like I say, it stands for something. So I gotta embrace it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to make it appealing to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all these rap niggas talking about they trapping and they doing this. Man, half of these niggas ain't even seen a whole elbow before though. You know? And like I looked at it like that because like that's where I come from. You know, I done did time for fucking around in the
Mm-hmm.
streets and shit. And honestly, that was other than the fact of it being wrong and illegal, that was like one of the most successful things I did. I just can't, you know. So I just tried to figure out like with that marketing strategy thing, like, all right, let's put something together. And I'm looking at it like this. This is what I came up with. I was like, all right, well, if you look at it, I do kind of sell dope still. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because if I'm talking positivity in my music, that's what is that? That's hope. And you know, a lot of them people don't want to see us with that. So I'm giving you something that's technically illegal, just not on paper. But you know that these
Mm.
people don't want you to have it, and they can't
Big.
stop me. And I'm gonna be slanging big ass weight bolts of this shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Big Hefe, all that shit come from because Birthday Gang is a cartel of hope, and I'm the Hefe of that shit. And ain't no
Uh,
law man gonna stop me. I sell my work in police officers' face because
uh,
it's hope. You know what I'm saying? It's hope. It's something that everybody can use in this world. So yeah.
I mean, that's real, man. And just on the outside, you know what I'm saying? You might not understand something, but when you actually hear it, see it, and you understand what the point of view is, man, it just make it that more real, and you know what I'm saying, make people connect to the movement. I mean, I never
Mm-hmm.
heard somebody just speak like that, saying they selling hope, fish scales of hope, and I mean, that's dope right there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute you for that.
Yeah,
Uh,
because like I've been in that street shit so long, like man, I can talk that shit in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? I could talk it when I don't want to. So if I can figure out a positive way to do it, which I think I figured out, shit, I'm gonna run
yeah,
with that shit. Cause I got
and
a 9-year-old, I got a 9-year-old little girl, and I don't want her bringing any one of these little mumbling ass niggas home to me. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the example that I want my daughter to bring home to me one day.
yeah, yeah, speak, and yeah,
A real man, a trill man. You feel me?
I feel you on that. You said that the birthday game was a foundation for, like, I heard you mention depression, and it was that like a personal battle, or you just representing for the people who that's going through that.
Nah, that's a personal battle, bro. I've been dealing with that since I was like 11, 12 years old. Like, I think I actually, like, when I was like maybe 12 or 13, they actually put me in a neurological hospital for this shit, you know? And you would think it would get better, but then I went to, lose my best friend on my 17th birthday. So,
Right.
yeah, man, depression been coming for me, but, I've been fighting it for a long time. And I feel like if I could show some people in the world how to fight it, I'd be doing God work.
Definitely hear it in your music, man. But let me bring you to present day. How's it feel being a rapper in this day and age?
Hold on. I said that too. I said that earlier too, but hold on, I gotta clear that up. I gotta do
What's
that from now on in most of my interviews. I gotta tell them I'm not a rapper. I consider myself a hip hop artist. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. All
Cause
right, my fault.
everybody screaming that shit dead, bro. Hip hop ain't dead. That shit ain't dead at all. And since y'all want to use the word dead to describe hip hop, dead, death, Muerte. You know what I'm saying? So that shit ain't no coincidence.
I mean, you definitely, bringing some new heat, man. I just want to shout out some of your songs, man, that people like that you put out in the past that people need to check out. Man, that Hood Trying to Kill Me, man. That song is just that song. If you check Crowded, if you go to my profile, go to the Crowded profile, you can see the top 10 songs that I listen to. You can see that on everybody's profile. Hood Trying to Kill Me is my number one song, man. And that's the song that I listen to. I listen to that Needed Me song, the tempo slow. You and J King, man, y'all really putting some heat out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout you out.
Shout out my nigga J King, man. Like I said, we in Houston now. We gonna be shooting a video of that whole real soon.
Yeah, so I heard you mention the new album. You got a new album dropping on Halloween, EP.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So tell us a little bit about it, and just give us a background on maybe a couple of your favorite songs on there.
Okay. Well, every year I plan on doing this thing where you're not gonna really get like a full collection of music from me. I'm pretty much be
Mm-hmm.
dropping singles all year. But come Halloween every year, or as they say, in the Spanish culture, that's the first day of Dia de Muertos. You know what I'm saying? The Day of the Dead, where they celebrate for 3 days. All they gone loved ones and everything. So I got the inspiration off of that. So I call my shit Dia de Muerte.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to be dropping volume 2 this Saturday on Halloween. And basically it's just, man, I'm setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? Like my fans know they're gonna get something good from me every year for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Even if they ain't got enough money to buy their favorite outfit or go to their favorite party or whatever, shit. Lo got some dope on the way. So it's all good.
Yeah, and we definitely gonna have it on Crowded Streaming, man. And we'll appreciate you dropping it on our platform. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you asked me about 2 songs. I will tell y'all about 2 songs. So I got this thing I'm gonna start doing. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, go
Well,
ahead.
I'm gonna start paying homage to songs from my past that I liked as a kid or as a teen and shit. So I got two
Mm-hmm.
songs on there like that. I got I don't know if y'all remember the song by Fabulous, Breathe. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah.
I did a little remix version of that. It's called Breathe 2020. And then they got my favorite song by my nigga Lil O. Shout out Lil O, that Bag Back. I made a
Oh
Bag
man.
Back 2020. So,
Oh man. Oh
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I hope y'all enjoy it when y'all hear it, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know they will. You know what I'm saying? You definitely put a couple other remixes out there that went hard. You and Trill Republic had one. I'm so tired of falling.
Oh
You
yeah,
boys
shout
went hard
yeah.
on that.
And my nigga Highway Yellow Joy. Shout out to my nigga Highway Yellow, man. He just had a birthday too. I think last
Okay.
week.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. And yeah. So currently you got the album coming out, the EP, and we gonna rock it. We gonna push it, and we can't wait to listen to it. Besides that, like what you see you have coming up over the next, couple years, what plans do you have for your career?
Man, if I feel like if God want me to know, he gonna tell me. He really just telling me like
I
just
feel you.
keep the seatbelt on, bro. We still got a little ways to go.
Feel
So
you.
we're gonna keep it moving. I am gonna drop something on Thanksgiving. I got a single. I'm gonna drop on
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, man. It's gonna be another one of them remakes. Remember the old Jay-Z song, Who You With?
Yeah.
Who You With 2020 on the way on Thanksgiving, man, with my
Oh
nigga Young
man.
Hussein on the track too, man. I got a feature from my nigga from Houston, Young Hussein. Man, this
Shout
nigga
out
here,
to Young Hussein.
we been vibing, man. Like, and it's deeper than some music shit. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I can't wait for y'all to hear that one.
Shout out
We've been,
to him, man.
I've been doing a little promo for it, but not too much. I might actually do a video for it. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of time, so we're gonna see what's gonna be with.
I mean, we definitely want to see a visual, you know what I'm saying, from Muerte Gang. And, I just want to shout out to the Muerte Gang movement, Trill Republic. And, y'all definitely pushing it, man. And you definitely, you keeping, like you said, you keeping hip hop alive. You know what I'm saying? We can go to 97.9, 93.7 and listen to some manufactured stuff. That's what I feel like. Me personally, I stopped listening to mainstream music. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
underground, if you're not an independent artist, then I'm not listening to you because I know you got a big machine behind you. It ain't coming from, you know what I'm saying, just from you, So,
Mm-hmm.
I straight listen to independent artists only. So,
And I'm
uh,
an artist. I'm an artist myself, so nigga, I could listen to you. The machine ain't gonna stop me from noticing that, nigga, you didn't put no effort into writing that shit that you wrote. Like, niggas just be wasting bars. Like, I think that's why I end up becoming so lyrical because, you know, I always felt like at one point I didn't have a voice when I was younger. So if I
mm,
got something to say, like, I gotta say it and I gotta be clear and I gotta summarize it the right way. So that just come from badass grades in English class, bro. Like and being misunderstood.
I mean, but for real, man, your songs, and it's very few artists, man. And it's very few artists that when you listen to their music, they put you visually in that position. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to that Hood Try to Kill Me, that's why it's my #1 song. It's like I'm in your shoes, you know what I'm saying? And I've been through that situation. And I'm like, man, he really putting us in that environment just through the sound. And that's crazy, to have that gift like that, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate people for accepting, for receiving it the way they did and shit. Because I get a lot of shout outs from the same hood that inspired the song because I felt like these motherfuckers were trying to kill me. Like,
Yeah.
and it's and it's crazy because some people that I never would have noticed, they're like, hey man, I used to feel like that too out here. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me a good feeling about the song because I really venting and get some shit off my chest, but I wasn't trying to, just be in a negative, in a negative space and it ended up doing more good than bad. So
I mean, it definitely did. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, and like you said, it's not a negative space. It's, to me, it's inspiring. It's saying that I have all of these negative situations around me and I got to fight my way through it to get to where I'm trying to go. That's what the song tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's
yep,
why I listen to it. So
yep.
yeah, but man, we definitely appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, putting your music on Crowded. Check us out, download the app, and you can find your music, Trillinger music on other platforms. We ain't gonna knock it like that, all
Yeah.
other platforms, right?
Yep. But
Yeah.
but crowded streaming gonna get it first.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna
Appreciate
have that
y'all, bro.
exclusive for y'all. For the first, little time period. It's only gonna be on Crowded streaming. Dia de Muerte 2. You know, and anything else you want to shout out? Anybody you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Yup, I want to shout out my nigga 33 Trapper.
Oh man.
I'm waiting on this nigga to find a picture of me and roast me like he been doing to everybody else.
Hey man, shout out to 33 Trapper, man. That boy, man, and while you on Crowded jamming Trillinger, after you jam his music, man, holla at 33 Trapper. That boy spitting heat too. And then it's
Yep, cause
all the same three numbers, man. 409. So
yep, cause that's the thing about that fall nine. Like I done met Trap a couple times in the past, and you know how it is. Like it's this stigma between hoods out there. Niggas didn't want me and that nigga to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of put us in a position to beef with each other, but it ain't never been what niggas wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see how he moving. and it's the way I move. I'm gonna support it, nigga. I'm not gonna hate on it. So
real. And I mean, I'm waiting to hear a song from y'all. I know. I mean, y'all got something coming up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna try to work something out or what?
man, that nigga they're consistent though, man. Like I just got a sufficient studio, you know what I'm saying, where I can go to at least once or twice a week. So yeah, we gonna work. But that nigga they'll be in there like every other night type shit. That nigga working his ass off.
Yeah, but he told me, man. I talked to him. He told me, man. He said, man, I got a $200 mic and I got a laptop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pushing out what's on my heart. So
he put that whole to work though. He put it to work. You swear it's worth more than $200
for real. You know,
I know that.
But y'all got the same. Y'all got that same. You know what I'm saying? Gift that you can't just learn. You know what I'm saying? You know, I told him the same thing. Your lyrics that you put on your songs, somebody else can say those lyrics and it ain't gonna sound the same. It ain't gonna feel the same. So
it's the experience. It's the experiences that make it authentic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you stopping by and hollering at us, man. And we want everybody to go download the app and make sure y'all listen to that Dia de Muerte 2 on Halloween.
Yes, sir.
Dropping it on Crowded. So, you know, download the app and go ahead and get ready now. Listen to some of the other songs Trillinger got on there just to warm yourself up, man, and then get ready for Halloween. So we'll appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we'll get with y'all. Peace out.
Peace out, 100.
Trillinger. Shout out D'Angelo. It's only right, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My name's fucking Angelo. Yeah. Go figure. I had a dream, went to the devil's house, invited me in and set me down. He offered me food, but I declined. I said, my bitch already got me right. She keep my spirits up, watch it hold me down. So sorry, homie, I gotta decline. Fuck your girl.